outstanding. I'll fix that in your logbook and give you your change. Here's your change, 9 ringgit and 50 cents.
Thanks for sorting that out. It's good that you called it before I left.
Absolutely. We record everything manual actually, so I will really be extra careful, but mistake will happen sometimes, right? Thank you for the patience.
No problem at all. Have a nice day.
You too. Thanks for stopping by.
Scene 2. Invitation to JAD. Invitation card has been sent to attendees via WhatsApp 1 week before. Scene 3. JAD session.
Welcome everyone. Have a seat. Good evening everyone. Thank you for attending today's session. Today's session is focused on analyzing on the current payment system at the convenience store and identifying areas for improvement. Our main objective is to get a system requirements from each of you so we can design a new, more effective cashless payment system using technology and alignment with the smart campus concept.
As we look for the modernized, I'm concerned about the limitations of our current cashless system. I have heard there are issues with handling cash error, which impact their accuracy and daily revenue. The lack of dedicated cashless option has led to delays, and we are concerned about efficiency and customer satisfaction. So I urge everyone to share insight ideas as we work toward an improved efficient solution.
Let's take it easy. And with that in mind, I'm hopeful that today's meeting will help us make a real progress in solving the issues with our audited system. Before we get started, Ms. Linda, would you mind sharing the list of attendees?
Of course, thank you for joining the session. Let me quickly introduce everyone present today. So we have Ms. Farine as our JAD leader, who is responsible for the session. We have our special sponsor, Ms. Hazira. Next, we have Mr. Azri Daniel as our manager, Ms. Aini as system analyst, Dania Safia as user, Nurul Ashura as IS staff, and me myself as private. So our convenience store in campus Jasin has been able to serve various daily needs due to the premises, easy accessibility and quick way of servicing and without having to leave the campus. This store is usually sells snacks, beverage, toiletries and other essential items that may be needed by a student.
Thank you, Ms. Haslinda. To begin with, can the store manager provide an overview of the current system in place for managing the convenience store?
Certainly. In the current setup, when the student arrives at the counter to make a purchase, we operate solely on cash basis. Our staff manually enters only the total amount of each transaction into basic cash register. Unfortunately, there is no detailed transaction record or itemized breakdown of purchase in this process. Essentially, once payment is complete, we have a cash total but no digital or printed receipt to provide to the student, which limits transparency and can sometimes lead to dispute over purchase details. For record keeping, we rely only on manual entry at the end of the day. They perform a physical count of the cash in the drawer and reconcile it with ourselves and estimate to ensure accuracy. Any mismatch between the counter cash and expected total requires additional time and effort to investigate, which has pressure and often delay closing.
Alright, now let's dig a bit deeper into how data flows in the system. Could Mr. Aziz and Ms. Ayuni walk us through the current data flow?
Thank you. I'd like to dive into the current cash-based system you are using and more specifically talk about the input money system. Can Mr. Azri tell how your staff manage cash transaction right now?
Sure. Right now, everything is done manually. Customer pay in cash. The staff staff count the cash, provide the change, and then they note the transaction in the log. At the end of the day, we identify the sales by counting the cash in the register and comparing it with the sales log.
So, just to clarify, the main inputs of the current system include the cash from customer, the amount entered into the logbook, and the manual counting of cash at the end of the day, correct?
Exactly. After the sale, the cashier notes down the total sale amount in the logbook and then counts the change to give to the customer. At the end of the day, we count the remaining cash in the register to make sure it matches the sale wave log.
Okay, I understand. The key inputs of your system. First, there is the cash received from customer, where the money they hand over for purchases. Then, after each sale, your staff will manually enter the sales amount in the logbook. Next, there is the process of giving customer the correct change, which can sometimes lead to errors, especially if it is rushed. Finally, at the end of the day, you count the cash in the register and compare it with the total sales recorded manually. Now, this input depends heavily on manual operation, which increase the chance of human error, whether it's entering the wrong amount in the logbook or miscounting the cash. Does your team face issues with these processes?
Yes, we do. Sometimes mistake happen during busy time. Staff might accidentally write the wrong amount in the logbook, or they might miscount the change. At the end of it all, if the numbers don't add up, we have to go back and try to find the mistake. It can be time consuming and honestly frustrating.
I can imagine errors in cash handling and manual entries are quite common in cash-based system, especially when there is no automated system to catch this mistake in real time.
Exactly, it's a lot of manual work, and the mistakes made, it can take a long time to find where things went wrong. Plus, training staff to do it correctly every time can be challenging, especially when they are new.
Moving forward, one potential improvement is to automate part of this process, especially the input and tracking of transaction. By shifting to an automated system, we could reduce the margin for human error and make end of the day reconciliation much faster.
Actually, it will make things so much easier and more accurate. I think automating the input is the way to go.
Great. I will document these challenges with your current input processes and look at how we can incorporate automation to simplify cash handling and transaction recording in our system design. Thank you for explaining the input side of things. Now, I'd like to look at the outputs of the current system. When I say outputs, I mean the final results and reports that your system provides that comes from this cash transaction. In our IS, staff share what kind of output your staff generates from the cash-based transaction each day.
Sure. Our main output is a daily sales invoice. Our daily sales log is manually filled out by our staff. This log contains a record of every transaction made, including the date, total amount, and payment received. At the end of the day, the staff member will sum up all the recorded sales in the logbook to determine the total sales for that day. This summary helps us to see the total sales for the day and ensure it matches with the cash we have. Next, we check for any discrepancy between the recorded sales and actual cash on hand, which we try to reconcile immediately in the cash reconciliation reports. After counting the cash in the register, we compare to the expected cash for the sale lots. If there are discrepancies, we record them, investigate the cost, and adjust our report as needed. This is crucial for maintaining accurate financial reports and preventing theft or errors.
Does that capture it correctly?
Yes, that is accurate. We also occasionally make notes in case we find errors, so we can follow up with the staff involved. But those are the primary outputs we rely on daily.
Understood. Given that these outputs are entirely based on manual entries, I imagine there can be challenges if discrepancies are found during reconciliation. Are there particular areas where this process causes delays or issues?
Yeah, definitely. If there is an error, it can take a lot of time to trace it back to the original transaction. Sometimes the staff spend extra time going through the logbooks trying to find the mistake in the entries or the cash count. This can delay the closing time and the whole process can be frustrating
for everyone involved. This sounds like the demo process for generating this output can create bottleneck, especially if able to make yearly DD. Since these reports are essential for tracking sales and keeping accurate record, relying on manual method introduce a risk of inaccuracies, which could also impact commercial reporting.
Exactly. We also have a cashless rates. This report gives us a quick overview of the total cash flow for the day, showing incoming cash for sale and any outflow such as for change or reimbursement. A funded line item showing the net cash flow for the day is calculated by subtracting all outflow from the incoming cash. This provides a quick snapshot of how cash has moved in and out of the store and help access the store daily cash operation.
Thank you for sharing that. We can look at implementing a system that not only automates the input side of it, but also provide accurate real-time reports as output. This way, your staff will no longer have to create daily summaries manually or worry about reconciling cash by hand, saving time and reducing errors. Would that type of automated reporting be useful to you?
Yes, absolutely. If we have automatic reporting that was reliable, it will be simplify everything. It will help us to access and catch incumbency immediately, making the closing much faster and easier.
Thank you for providing the details. Now, would it be possible to hear from Ms. Daniel? Can you user describe any frequent issues with cash handling or transaction processing?
Thank you, Leader. One of the most common issues in cash handling is the occurrence of cash shortages and beverages. These discrepancies often result from human error during cash counting or transaction processing. For instance, cashiers may accidentally give out incorrect change, or during cash drops, the amounts counted may not align with the sale figures. While these discrepancies can sometimes be attributed to innocent mistakes, they also raise concerns about internal theft or fraud, whether caused by miscounting or malicious behavior. Cash shortages and overages disrupt business operations and can lead to significant financial losses if not properly addressed.
Let's proceed to the next one. What feedback have you received from customers regarding the cash payment process?
One of the feedback that I received from customers regarding the cash payment process is slow or inefficient, difficulty in providing change, or errors in the counting process. In environments where customers expect quick service, such as retail stores or restaurants, delays in processing cash payments can be particularly frustrating. Customers who are in a rush may become impatient if the process is drawn out, especially when other payment methods like credit cards or mobile payments are processed more quickly. Additionally, implementing cash handling technologies such as automated machines that can calculate change more accurately might help prevent these situations from happening a lot.
Thank you, Ms. Daniel. Regarding the issue that arises, what would the solution look like? Can anyone suggest or give recommendation for the entire process to solve?
As you all know, we are here to discuss the implementation of new digital tools for our convenience stores, as well as creating a customer-facing app. The goal is to enhance customer experience and optimize our operation. Sponsor, could you briefly share your vision for this project?
Absolutely. I want the convenience store to have a more modern approach. We need an app that allows customers to order items for pickup or delivery, view promotion, and track loyalty points. We also need digital tools for staff, such as inventory management, sales analytics, and possible automation features to make operations smoother. I'm counting on you all to turn this vision into reality.
Thanks for that. We definitely aim for smooth integration, system analysis. Can you suggest us through the high-level requirement and possible solutions?
So, based on our initial discussion, we'll be handling both the front end and back end needs. On the customer side, we need a mobile apps with a user-friendly interface for browsing products, order and delivery management with real-time notification, integration with loyalty programs and promotion, and support for multiple payment methods. For store operation, we need POS system management, sales analytic dashboard for managers and staff, and automation features like automatic reordering when stock is new. Does this align with what you had in mind?
Yes, exactly. However, I desire the app to be as user-friendly as it can be. A few of our clients might lack technical knowledge, so simplicity is IS staff, can you give an estimate of the total cost for the system, including any upfront and ongoing expenses?
The total cost for the system will depend on the number of factors, including the complexity of the features, the system that we are developing on, and the level of customization required. So I can give a fixed value yet, but I will let you know.
Great, I'm excited to see this project move forward. Keep me updated. I'd just like to emphasize the importance of clear communication throughout this project. I'm here to provide any additional resources or support if needed. So please feel free to reach out if there is any problem regarding this project.
Thank you, our sponsor, for your support and commitment to the project.
So in today's session, we review the current manual cash system and discuss the new and automation to reduce errors and improve efficiency. We will prepare a comprehensive report that includes all our discussion and the proposal to the university management.
Well, I think that was up to the session. Thank you everyone for your valuable input. We will again in the next session to review the further developments and discuss any updates. Until then, thank you all for your dedication and I look forward to our progress.
Thank you.
Okay, can you please explain to me current transaction of your do you have a system? Do you have a current system or what do you mean by manual? Because you are using the word manual. So what do you understand regarding this word manual?
The manual words actually define like we keep all that
programs and promotion?
The loyalty program, we need in this new mobile apps because we need to encourage for the customer to repeat purchase from our convenience store.
Okay, so how does it look like?
If
The more they buy, the more discount they got, and a lot of voucher that will they get.
Okay, and then your topic is actually regarding the payment system. Okay, so what is your method to pay?
So for mobile apps, we have various payment. Then for them to check out and then place order, then they make the payment. So we have the various method like online banking, debit or credit card, and or they can place order but in cash on delivery. So they can come to the store and do cash on delivery.
Come again?
After they place order for the cash on delivery option, so they need to come to the store and make payment cash lah.
Sorry. So your payment method is COD. You need to go to the store.
Yeah, online
Okay, then online banking.
debit.
Okay, supposing you remove the COD because your system is cashless payment system. Okay, so you need to remove the COD. Okay, everything must be done online, online transaction. Okay, and then other method, how about e-wallet?
Yeah, also got the e-wallet.
You also got e-wallet system. Okay, one more question. Just explain to me the significance of having this system.
So, significant of having this system, I think firstly it will make our relation with the customer, with our customers more easier, since in nowadays technologies is advanced faster. So a lot of students in our campus has used cashless system. So this is one of our initiative to put our convenience store convenience store still in place that in this advanced technology era, so that student can come to our store.